farted? Who farted? Who farted? Who farted? Who farted? Who farted over here? Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's UnderdogPlays back with City Skylines, and if you're watching live, Paradox recently tweeted a trailer of a PlayStation 5, an Xbox S. It's the S, right? It's not the X. Anyway, they posted next-gen consoles with a tile background, so next-gen confirmed, more tiles confirmed. Mod support not confirmed, but that's, I mean, I expected it to happen eventually with this game. I was like, there's gotta be a next-gen upgrade eventually. It just feels like it took them a little bit. It took them a little bit of time, to get there and to figure it all out. And hopefully, it comes with that visible upgrade and everything. That would be nice. The visual settings on the next gen consoles would be good for this game. And I think we've talked about it several times before, but I think they can do mod support on next gen. I mean, they can do it now. They just, I don't know, maybe they don't understand how to do it. But there's no way, man. Frontier figured it out, so they can figure it out. I mean, just giving people some creation tools would be nice too. Maybe like a tool pack, maybe a content creator thing where it allows you to make your own maps or make your own buildings, and then you upload those assets like a blueprint system, which is in a lot of the Frontier games. They could do that with this. There's so many options they could really do to just make it as good as it possibly could, and I'm assuming that saves carry over. I really hope so, because there's a few games, and I can tell you this because I have a PS5 that has all my PS4 library and information and stuff on it. Not everything carried over. Like some of my saves, I can't just load them. Some games I literally have to start all over, and for this game, it's like, boy, I hope it's not that way, because that's not cool. Especially with more tiles, I would want to go back at some of my maps or some of my cities and, see what I can do with another tile or two, or 3 or 4, or we'll see what the max amount of tiles is for next gen. I am curious in that. Anyway, we are returning to Hilly Strait, which is what we were working on last week. Who farted over here? Okay. We're building. I do have the harbor connected. So, we'll see some boats every now and then carrying people. This is 23 out of 100 people there. I just wanted to know. My numbers. I've also got fishing boats. Shellfish. Specifically shellfish. Can I not click on this boat? I can. Okay. Specifically shellfish. I don't want to be selfish, but if you look at the map here, it's all yellow. It was all yellow. Which means pretty much 99% shellfish. Are we in dark mode? Are we in dark mode, zombie? How are you doing today? Are you excited about tomorrow? How's the skylines of the cities? We're building. This is what I've been working on, though. You can see. Got my downtown area, which is basically just all apartment buildings. We have a cathedral. We have some of these unique skyscrapers here. And then we have an area of the map called Koreatown, which I'm using the Heart of Korea DLC. And some of these taller buildings are showing up, which this is what we wanted. And it is the dark blue, just to confirm from last time. I wasn't 1,000% sure of which zoning would spawn in these taller Korean buildings, but it is dark blue. So, that's commercial, that's shopping, and then we've got a temple down here. Look at this Korean temple. And, I made a garden, special trees and stuff, and a carousel. We put a carousel in the middle. I thought that would be cool. Make it a little bit different from just the normal, like, park or garden. This isn't something I usually do, and I was like, you know what? It's something I should do more often. Mix and match all the DLCs, which is just ends up being cool. I mean, I wish I could change the like ground around it so it's not the amusement style and just give it like plain concrete or something, but no. Beggars can't be choosers, or I don't want to be too critical. Anyway, so the temple garden's there. We got a game studio or development company here. All this stuff is part of a DLC for Korea. A large elementary school. This is a Korean DLC. Same with this apartment building. And then the Six Rivers Center. This is just a crazy tall skyscraper. And over here in the north side, we got our dump. I needed garbage nearby the main city, so I just put it there. And then this over here is all going to be offices and skyscrapers. So, yep, Red Dead 2. I'll be starting it tomorrow. And I know it's like one of your favorite things ever. So. Did you ever get your thing to work? Is that why you're horrible? Because that didn't even work for you? That sucks. Do you know what it was? Was it just not fully installed, or what was the deal? What was going on? Was it a Steam issue, or was it a game issue that you were having earlier? I don't know anything about Steam. I'm a console gamer. Can't help you, sorry. That's not cool. You're at work. You had to unpack? I don't even know what that means. What does it mean you had to unpack the game? Is that like a pre-install? Because to me, it's like install and download, and then play. Or download, then install, then play. One of the two. Right? A console, that's one of the reasons I prefer console. It's just so easy. Because I don't have to work. Like, some games take a little bit to download or update. But only the major ones. Only the ones that are, like, huge anyway. That would take forever anyway. Like Fallout. I play Fallout 76 off stream a lot. And that game has updates that are literally like 50 gigs. The updates are like the size of a game. It makes no sense. My PS5 storage is going to run out of space because they keep updating Fallout. I don't even know what they're updating. They don't like post their patch notes or anything. They're just like, yep, here's a 50 gig update. You're like, what? What are you doing? Adding another, Fallout? Do I also get Fallout 4 too? Like, what is happening? You pre-download the game, and they don't release it right. It's like a pre-order download or something. But I think I've done that a few times. I think you can do that on console too. Like, if you pre-order a game, you can have it ready to install, and then once the game is released, you can press play and it goes. You have to unlock locked content. Why is there locked content? Is it like part of the pre-order? It's just confusing. But yeah, I want to try to stay away from that controversy though. I think it's obvious what game I'm talking about if I just say that. If I just say, hey, there's controversy, everybody's like, oh, that game. I've already made my statement about it. So I don't need to go back to that. We were using bike lanes on this map. I think throughout the whole map. Just to encourage less traffic. The music is too loud in my game? You might be right. I feel like even at 50%, it sounds loud. It doesn't sound like I'm lowering it at all. It doesn't sound like it's lowering at all. Is this broken? Yeah, whatever. I like to have the music in the background though. I paid $3 for the radio, okay? Let's switch to the K-pop one. Since we've got Koreatown in here, why not? So today I want to fill out the rest of the harbor area. And then work on north side, work on the dump, and also work on this over here by the fish market. Man, we might be able to finish the map today. Like, I can expand up here. I feel like that's going to require a lot of demand, though. And then look at this, back here. You don't even see this. You guys almost forgot about this on this map. There's a dam here that we made. Just because. Because they make you do it. And then it doesn't do anything. Except for give me power. So, that's there too. So how many... Alright, one. So, I'm on the PS4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles? Nine tiles total? So I wonder what next gen's gonna be. I'd love it to be like double. I'd love it to be double. That would be crazy. I feel like there is a max though. Like, with the way the game works, like you can see there's like these other boxes which I just can't get to. I wonder if it just maxes that out. Like you can just build on the whole map. That would be crazy. You know how long that would take me to do? To fill all that space? It would take me like 5 streams, maybe 4 or 5 streams. Because it usually takes me like 2 streams to do a regular map. But I build quick, so. I build as fast as the game lets me. I can't build any faster than I already do. You can hear me? You can or can't? Huh? You guys are scaring me with this. Can hear me. Okay. That's good. Like, well, how am I supposed to respond? Yeah, the music might have come in a little bit hot. That's alright. It happens. Hot music. Music. Power. Oh! I wrote a bunch of roast jokes about the Grammys, but I didn't even watch the Grammys. Does that tell you a lot about me? I wrote literally 7 jokes about the Grammys. Didn't watch a single second of the Grammys. Didn't watch any of it. And I feel like that's kind of part of the point of the joke. That I was just writing things. I was gonna live tweet it, but then I was like, no, because then I'll have to watch it. I was like, no, it's not worth. It's not worth. It's 4 hours long. So my streams are an average of 4 hours. The Grammys were 4 hours long. Man, that sounds very exciting. What's my secondary? What's my secondary? I guess I can make my own. But then I don't want to add a bunch of trees. Is it the horse nut? Wasn't I screaming about horse nuts last time? It is the horse nut. Speaking of Red Dead Redemption, we got the horse nut trees. That's right, zombie, you heard it here. Horse nuts! Now everybody at work is gonna look at you funny. Do I have the deluxe edition? I don't know. Do I? I have no idea. Are the horse nuts only available in that edition? I don't know. I have whatever the one I got for sale was a long time ago. I bought it on sale. It was like $15 or something on PSN, and I was just like, okay, I kind of have at that price. I kind of have to. I was like, the game's fucking massive, dude. It's like, I kind of have to buy it now, or else I'm never gonna get it at this price ever again. Because it's Rockstar. It's never gonna be free. Like, that game will never be zero. Did I get a horse? I don't think I got a horse with it. I've only played the multiplayer, though. Like, I played a little bit of the multiplayer. I have a horse on multiplayer, but I don't think it's like a special horse or anything. I think it's just a default horse that you get from doing the first mission or whatever. I haven't played anything outside of the multiplayer. Like, the story is what we're doing on stream. Like a full playthrough. Yeah, I don't think, maybe I don't have the deluxe edition? I don't know. Whatever. It's you have a special horse? What makes it so special? Is it faster? Or like, what makes it so special? I just want to throw more of these trees around so it's more commonly placed. That way, if there's like one in the middle, it won't look super weird. What I call a secondary tree. Yeah, horse AI? Is that like chat GPT? You got AI horses? We're not even gonna know. You know what's crazy? We're not even gonna know the difference between a real horse and an AI horse next year. The technology is so wild. You can just get a computer to write an entire essay for you. Where was that shit when I was in school? Also, where do you think it's getting? It's just generating words? You've been around horses since you were 3? That's cool. I have some friends that own horses and stuff. Horses are cool. I like horses. Horses are cool. I think I might have rode one once. It was for a very short period of time, and that was about it. Like at camp or something. I went to a camp and they had like horse riding, and I think I did it for like one day. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna do something else instead. I think I chose archery or something instead. I was like, yeah, archery's cooler. Archery, cool. Archery's for the cool kids. Now the question is, are we gonna try to go over? I can't really do that at an angle. Or at least not this angle. Ooh. Can here though. What is up with the distance, bruh? Why the distance like that? There we go. That's connected over there. All I need to do is figure out how I'm gonna connect this highway. I kind of want to wrap it around here and then have a connection here. Just have to find the right road. This is the highway coming down from the dam. Yeah. I mean, this one connects here. So I don't need it to be like a complete loop. I think I want to connect it like to this road somehow. This train is ruining things for me. The horse you have is named Beauty? I think online I named mine River. But I'm assuming you get a different horse in single player than you do in multiplayer. Should I have a highway connecting between? Like that? Should I do that? Does it make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it kind of makes sense? But, like, what's the point of doing that? The whole reason this road exists is so that the dam can be connected. Like, that's literally the only point of these roads back here. I mean, I could, but if it doesn't serve a purpose, I probably don't need. If you could ride any animal, why would it be a dinosaur? And what kind of dinosaur would it be? No, living animal, currently in existence. If you could ride on the back of any animal, Why is it a cassowary? That's still a dinosaur. God damn it. But they're real. They're real and they're alive, chat. Google a cassowary right now and tell me that's not a dinosaur. Exactly. One time I got kicked out of church for bringing a picture of a cassowary in. That's a true story. It's not even a joke. It's actually true. The programming of your horse is broken. I don't even know what that means. All I know is I need to figure out an AI system for my face. Like not a VTuber, but an AI tuber of where it's me, but it's like AI generated of whatever I'm saying. And I want to know if you guys would even know the difference. That would be a crazy experiment. And I would actually be too scared to try that. I don't trust the AI. I'm not gonna risk my channel. I don't know what the AI might say. Probably nothing worse than what I would actually say out loud, though. Maybe I'm doing it right now. That's the AI script. Me coming up with an AI script. That's meta right there. That's fourth wall. I would do something like that. I would do that. You know what I was thinking about today? Speaking of fourth wall stuff, I was thinking about the ending of OA. I was thinking about the show OA. I was thinking about the ending. Like, specifically the ending of the show. I'm not going to mention any spoilers if you haven't seen it. It's a Netflix show that got canceled after 2 seasons because Netflix. But it was like 2016. Called The OA. Like, the O, capital A. I feel like even telling you what OA stands for is a spoiler. But it does stand for something. Is this they made this a 2-way road. But not a 2-way highway. That's interesting, and I don't know why they would do that. Because doesn't that slow the traffic? Why would you want the traffic to be slow over here? You gotta pick up speed to get to the highway. Netflix is the worst. Yes, they canceled Annie with an E. That's right, they did. You're right. I don't want to spend the entire stream crapping on Netflix, because I feel like I've done that before. But, OA is so fucking cool. I was thinking about the ending, and I was like, man, that ending, like, I'm still thinking about it. Like, all these years later, I'm like, what a crazy ending. Because it's building and building to something. And instead of doing what you expect, or maybe like an idea of how you think it's going to end, it does not do that at all. And it goes completely another direction. And you're like, man, this is so much cooler. What does it mean, though? It's like such a fourth wall ending, where the actors are themselves. I don't want to say any more than that. I don't think it completely spoils the show. Because it's like the last, 2 minutes of OA. You're like, what? They just throw this crazy, fourth wall breaking, the camera turns around and they're, on set. And you're like, huh? But it's, still the show. It's so crazy. I think about it all the time. You might look at it, but you don't want to forever be sad. I was trying to think of what show I loved that got like canceled. Like hardcore canceled. Because there's shows that I love that just kind of had bad endings. And we've talked about that stuff before. But, like, what show do I love that got canceled? I'd have to go back and, like, look at, like, popular shows that were canceled. Because I think technically Star Trek Enterprise got canceled, but I mean, it wasn't that great anyway. That's the only one I can, like, really think of, but that's not, like, a show that I like. It's just a Star Trek show with Scott Bakula in it. I don't know. Also, do all of these roads need the bicycle lanes? It's like, I am encourage biking, but do I need every single road with bike lanes? Because I feel like in a few places, I need to either do plain roads or 4 lanes. I also have tram tracks. That's a big thing for this map. I don't know if you noticed, but on the main roads, we have trams going around. You really have to be down here to, like, see the tram. We got tram lines everywhere. Look at these. The big trams. We got those modded trams going through the main roads. And then I have a road here. And I think I will. It's like a tram road, but I think I'm going to switch this because I already did our line connections up here. And I can't decide if I want to bring trams any further up, because I feel like this covers the main, like, the whole point is the main city to be covered by the trams. Like, going outside of the city kind of defeats the purpose, so I think I will change this road. Downtown Abbey? I've never seen that. Although I don't think it's something I would watch anyway. Like, I know it's a popular show, but I don't think it's for me. Like, any show about... Is it about, like... What's it about? I don't even know what that show's about. Is it about the royal family? Is any show about the royal family that doesn't portray them as horrible sounds like something I don't want to watch. They should make a show about the royal family. Like, they should make a show like The Crown, but they're like the worst people ever. So, like, a mix between It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and The Crown. Make a show like It's Always Sunny in London. That's what they should do. All the characters are fake, but it's like early 1910s. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not big on, like, period piece stuff, so... Like, nothing exciting happened in 1910. It was a very boring period. Nothing was going on. Literally nothing exciting happened until, like, 1912. Early 1900s? Boring! They didn't even have, like... cable back then. What were they doing? What were they doing in 1910, bro? Oh, blimey! I've been stuck in me well! Like, what are they doing? Procreating. Is that what the show's about? Maybe I should watch it. We could put some shopping in here. Right? Some shopping by the harbor. That wouldn't be bad. We did all our utilities last time. I don't have to double check that stuff. At least not here, but maybe when I get... I mean, we are working on this part, so maybe I should do... I don't think I'm gonna need much though. Maybe like one clinic. That's it. It's not like people are living here, so a lot of these utilities don't affect me too much. What was I doing for fire departments? Just these ones? Okay, the modern fire department. Got it. I think I was using the large fire trucks. Let me just double check. Hold on. Because we have skyscrapers and they need to reach up there. Yep. It follows a family and their servants. You see what I mean? You call them servants. I don't think they were serving. I don't think they were being paid. I don't think they were servants. I think they were something else. In the UK? Early 1900s? Yikes. I don't know. You might want to, I don't know. You guys might want to read a book or two. I don't know. UK has a different history than America. It's a high society family. Right. Right, sure. They go through World War I, like, together as a family. They just fight the war. I've never seen this show. I don't know what Downton Abbey is. I know there's, like, a movie, right? It, like, got a spin-off into a movie. I don't know anything about the show, though. I'm only assuming. Which is a bad thing to do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it would be for me. Kind of acting like I need garbage down here, but there's no room. Also, this is where all my clean water is. What am I supposed to do about that? My garbage is just gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. I can't... There's no way I can get garbage here. I mean, maybe? Maybe I can, but then I need a filter. I was using this filter up here, right? Yeah. The show discusses payments. Oh, right. So it's a fantasy. Oh, it's a fictional show. I see. Yes, everyone in the early 1900s of the UK was an amazing person and not horrible at all. They definitely didn't do anything wrong. You're right. You said they were fake. They become military nurses. Is it like Call the Midwife? Do you know what that show is? Call the Midwife is a show that's literally all about, well, midwives, obviously, but like nurses that help assist in birth care or child care. And like, it's a drama, and so much messed up shit happens on that show. It's wild. I've seen it. I've seen that show. At least the first, maybe a couple episodes. Is it Call of the Midwife or Call the Midwife? Either way, that show, I think it's on BritBox, and that show's crazy. Oh, my water has broken. Oopsie daisy. I seem to have gotten pregnant while also in labor. Like, huh? Should I put a police station down here? Probably. Was I just using regular cop cars on this map? I do. I was and I do. Okay, gamers. We need one more fire department down here. We can just do regular fire trucks since there's no skyscrapers except for this thing. Right? Just change the subject. No, this is what I'm into. I'm into upsetting people about things that I have no idea what it is. What was the last thing, you guys? It was, Corpse Husband. Remember? You guys remember that? I had no idea what that was, and I still don't. But I'll make fun of it. My job, okay? Listen. That's what I was saying about the Grammys. Like, I didn't watch it. I don't know much about current music. Like, I know some of the names, but literally, I think they announced awards for people that I've never heard of in my life. Like, obviously, I know who Beyonce is, and Taylor Swift, and I think Ozzy won an award, even though he's like 900 years old, and his album is not an album, it's an EP with 3 songs on it, but he won Rock Album of the Year. Even though that's not rock, it's metal. What was the other thing? Busta Rhymes and Adele met and like made out. That was weird. I saw that on like a TikTok, and I was like, I guess she dumped Skepta for Busta Rhymes. Why is Adele dating all these rappers? What is going on? She's rolling in the deep, bro. I mean, we support Busta Rhymes here. I didn't know he rolled like that, though. I mean, good for them. I kind of ship it. But, like, I don't know anything about the Grammys. But my whole job as a comedian is to make fun of it, even if I know nothing about it. I don't think I'm gonna watch, Downtown Abbey. Or Downtown Alley, or Downhill Abbey. Abbey Goes Downhill. I'm not gonna watch that show. not cool enough for me. You explained the plot of it, and the plot of it wasn't cool enough. It's gotta be either the dumbest thing or the coolest thing for me to watch a show. That's why it took me forever to watch, like, Breaking Bad. I was like, people were explaining it to me, and I was like, eh. And then I watched it, I was like, okay, this is good, but it's not the best show I've ever seen. I feel like it's gonna be that way about Last of Us. We'll see. I haven't watched Last of Us yet. I do plan on watching it eventually. Just don't know when. Not really sure when I'm gonna watch that. Okay, we broke my power line. What do I do? Everything is either the best thing or the worst thing. Nothing's in between. There's no such thing today as just okay. It's either the best thing or the worst thing, and I hate that. I hate it. This is the best show of all time. Like, is it though? Because it's not. Arguably not the best show. You may enjoy it, it may be really good, but it's not the best show. And who's to say what the best is? This is the best video game I've ever played. Like, is it though? I mean, it's up there. I would put Cities up there. Cities is one of my favorite games. Is it the best game ever? Probably not. Is it the best city builder? Yeah. As of right now, until something else can take the throne. But I don't think that's going to happen unless they make a Cities 2. I really don't see any other, like, company coming out and making a better city builder. I just don't see that happening. Not anytime soon. Unless, like, Anno comes to console, but that's never gonna happen, so. Which is a shame, and I don't know why they don't invest. I don't know why certain companies are, like, afraid of console. Weird. Because I think Anno... It's probably got a smaller fan base. Maybe that's why. Maybe they think it won't sell. Because it is a smaller fan base, for sure. Like, it's smaller than Civ, but it's like an RTS / builder. If you haven't played Anno, it's kind of like Civ mixed with this. Why is there traffic in this tunnel? There's so much traffic in this tunnel. I thought I did my intersections. Like, didn't we do this last time? Why are they all screwed up again? Did I just do it in Koreatown and not finish? Well, I mean, I have to do it now. Sip, sip, bitch. Thank you for calling me a bitch. I appreciate that. I like it. I'm into that. I'm a sassy little bitch, yeah. Thanks for dropping by, Zombie. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good session at work. I need to figure out where else I can put... I mean, maybe I can put some houses here on north side. I don't see a problem with doing that. I wanted to expand on the workspace for offices and like the skyscrapers and stuff, but maybe I know the game kind of doesn't push in that direction as much as I want it to sometimes. Maybe because of demand, I'll have to build up here with housing, and it's not like the worst thing, right? It's still like part of the main city. Or I could get this top line here. That might be cool. Get like this road up here till where that big road ends, like that 6-lane with trams. And then somehow I was gonna try to cut these in half, but that's fine. See, the highway's there though. I don't want to have houses directly connected to a highway. So something else is gonna have to go there. Either commercial offices or something. I don't know. I'm trying to do this thing in this map where we put the low-end stuff around the edges. But it's not really... It doesn't really work in Koreatown because of the way the district is with the light green. But that's okay. Some of these becoming taller is kind of all I need to happen, really, though. Bum bum ba bum 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 bum. I'm just excited for next gen cities, because that'll give me an excuse to keep streaming it. I used to be like, oh, I have no reason to stream it. And then they drop like expansion packs and DLCs. You know what I mean? And now they're dropping the like next gen update, so kind of like have to. I'm a PS5 streamer, and it's gonna be on PS5. I hope it's a free update. If they charge me money, I'll pay it. I have to. It's like there's no way. Will it be a free update? I'm assuming so. But then again, it's Paradox, and they do like money. And people would buy it at like a reduced price. And they know I'm gonna buy it. Like they know. They know I'm gonna buy it. They know everything they come out with, I'm gonna spend money on. They know that. They're like, hey, Underdog's a guaranteed customer right now. They know that. And they're right. They got me where they want me, man. They could literally drop like the worst DLC and I'd be like, yeah, I might have to buy that. It's like, I could literally do that. Yeah, I did. It looks like I did some of these, but weird. Maybe I'll put a light there, because this is a weird situation where I'm going from tram road to regular road at like a weird angle just to cut through the middle I guess you can kind of see so the purple roads here are the tram lines, or the tram roads, and then the colors on the roads are the tram lines. So my tram line is literally cutting down the middle of Koreatown, but there's not like a stop there. It's just going there. There's a stop here in front of the garden, and then there's a stop here in like the middle. So I guess there is a stop. There is a stop right there in the middle for anybody that lives here. 'Cause that's what you want your main transportation to do, is to get the population to where they need to. Like, where do they need to go? And we've talked about that. And so on this map, the only other thing I need to do with the tram, which I guess we can do now, is cross the bridge. Literally cross the bridge. Because we made this huge 6-lane with bikes and trams all the way across, just to have a turnaround. So basically, the whole point of this is just to get people across this bridge and save the car trip. Like, it makes sense in that regard. So, and also to get here to the harbor, but I can't make this a tram road, so they're just gonna have to walk. I might have to make a path here, actually. Speaking of walking, I should do that. I should make a path like that, so they can walk across. At least, like here. That makes sense, yeah. That way people can arrive at the harbor and jump onto a tram and go where they need to, or jump on a tram and get to the harbor. So across there, and then I can't put a stop on the bridge, so stop here at the fish market. Right? And then across. Would it make sense to have a stop like down here though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, would it make sense to drive the tram to the fishing place or to the market? I think it makes more sense to the market, because that's where all the customers need to go. The workers will just have to travel from there, I guess. I don't know. So this is going to be like a big turnaround point. And that's it. That's the whole line. And so these are transfer stops for the tram. Transfer. We were doing tram capacity 105 to get more people over there. And that's a long way, but I think it will reduce the amount of traffic. And the traffic isn't even that crazy. Like, there's nobody over here because there's nothing on the other side yet. But eventually there will be stuff over there. And that's what we have to worry about. Nobody's sick from this garbage, so that's good. Alright, I think I need to fast forward, because I'm not really getting much done, and I want to get something done today. It'd be nice to feel like I accomplished something in my life. There's a police right here. Why are you saying the crime rate is high, bro? Why did the game lie to me? Oh, I just need that. I just need demand. I just need the game to let me build. So north side, I did set up as office space. But if there's gonna be housing here, maybe I'll just have to make it a mixed bag district. Or I could separate. That sounds complicated. I don't really want to do that. I'm lazy, okay? Listen. Even in this game where I spend hours, sometimes I will try to make a shortcut and just be like, it's just a district policy, you know? How much difference is it really gonna make? The only thing that would affect this is school's out, and we could turn that off. I don't know if that'll hurt my offices. It might a little bit, but maybe not to the point where they all go abandoned. Because I still have that orange demand down there, so... You know. You know. You know how it go. Yeah, this is sewage down there. That's a road. With bike lanes. We got biking everywhere. I don't think I forgot it over here. Nope, I see it. See the picture of the bicycle. Well, okay, that probably needs to be a light, actually. This is a tram line? Damn it. Well, this is the turnaround. This needs to be a light. I don't know if this does, though. Who's to say every road isn't a major road, you know? Alright, so this is a restaurant pier. Is that the French flag? Vive la France? Is that where this map is? No, because this wasn't a European map. You got American style buildings by default. Map Pack 2 is really good though. We did play on a map recently that was it was in Spain, and then we had the Nazca lines. I mean, there is a thing called the World Tour that they're doing. So it's all part of that World Tour with the Korean Heart of Korea DLC stuff that we're using here in this city. And like the new Africa stuff that's coming. It's all part of the same like project. The World Tour. It's kind of like I guess, kind of like a season pass situation. And I think you can invest in like a season pass for cities too for it. But I'm just like, yeah, I'll just buy them all. I don't care. I don't care. That's what we like. We like to see stuff from all over the world. The different district styles, the different unique buildings, the different maps that look completely like a different environment, a different biome. I really enjoy that. Yeah, see, this is cool. I like this. Having these skyscrapers on the other side of the water back there. That makes sense to me. And I wanted to build up here, but the game was like pushing me to have a dump. So I kind of was like, alright, that's where our dump's gonna be. I think it looks okay though. Pretty close to what I had in mind starting off this map. At least for the major city area. But there's so much more to do. And you're just here for the ride, I guess. Do we want dark blue? I think I need this to be dark blue. I think I need dark blue here. And dark green everywhere else. That makes sense. Yeah, just a mix of everything in there. It went from being an office district to being a little bit of everything. Where's my tram stop? It should be right here. I think we're done with tram lines, unless I wanted to do an opposite there, but I'm not even sure if I need to. I mean, my passenger numbers are about average for a map. They're about 230. And I've noticed that usually that's what it ends up being. For some reason or another. I feel like my population's pretty low for this build too. And I think it's going to remain that way because we're done with apartment complexes, or areas where there will be apartments. Everything out here is going to be light green if I do it. I mean, I'd zoned, but nothing's popping up here. I'm not surprised by. Where the dog's at? Where the dog's at? See if that encourages something to happen. Sometimes you just need a utility. Get things cooking. Sometimes you need a mass transportation. This is was like the first time in forever we didn't do buses. I was like, we're just gonna do trams and bikes. We've done buses on every other map. And we'll probably do buses on the next map. And then the map after that, and the map after that, and buses forever after. But look at all the people riding bikes. The Tour de France! That's why there was a French flag. Maybe. I don't think that's how that works, but... Look at all the people. Beautiful people, the beautiful people. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I also put a like normal city park here with just like a plaza. Literally nothing else. And this isn't making any money. This happened to me last time. Remember? This happened to me before. But it's because they were like skipping in and out of the fence or something. I don't think they can do that here. It's surrounded by a fence and there's no other like walkway. Even when you turn a park off, I've noticed that people go to it. Like in-game. Yeah, it says 0 visitors this week. Is it because this isn't properly connected? Because I know that's like not, it actually wasn't. The pathways are being weird. Let's see. I wonder if it's something like that, like the asset wasn't properly attached or whatever. Let's add something else. Wait, no, there's a bathroom in here. That's connected. They should be paying to use the bathroom. What the hell? Now I'm like... Now I'm curious. I see cars going through the fence, but I don't... People are like parking at the... They're like parking at... They're parking here, and then they're like walking away and not going into the city park. There's someone there, though. Like, what is... Why is this broken? And why was it broken last time? It's making me think that there's like a glitch with the parks now, which I've never had this issue before. I've never had that. It could be a load issue? I mean, it doesn't completely piss me off, but it pisses me off enough to reload. The curious case of my city making no money. It's weird that I had a similar thing happen recently. Now I'm gonna give it some time. Like this one is working, right? There's no difference. There's no difference. The only difference is this one has a carousel, a playground, and a gazebo. Apparently the gazebo is really popular. And a park info booth. This city park only has this plaza. And the bathroom. I don't know, man. Alright. Where's the yellow industry gonna go? Right here? Think so. Generic industry right there. Oop, oop. All the way up? I wanted to put it around this road, but that's not gonna work because there's houses. Imagine living in a place called the Northside Dump. Like you live in a district called the Dump. Get a playground, that'll make people happy. Yeah, that's kind of part of the problem with industry districts. Like, the only things I can really use are plazas and parking lots. And every now and then I'll throw like a skate park or something, but you can't. The playgrounds always end up looking like crap. I don't want to use a playground. In that area. Whoa. Hey, that almost like fit there perfectly, which is kind of wacky. I think I'm gonna leave that there. Gives me a nice boost. Okay, we have an even amount of demand now. So I think what I'm gonna do is I want to extend on the other side of the map a little bit. Just to have things going on, just to have things connecting from one side of the crazy bridge to the other. So I think we're gonna start here with the fishing. I'm gonna make this like a market district. Like the whole thing gonna be local, organic, like local goods, that kind of stuff. So it just matches what we already have for the fish market. It's just perfect. Perfect little zone here. Turn the music up like 5% and it goes like a million times louder. Ah! I want to feel like I'm live at the Grammys. You just said you didn't care. Oh. Do I need to include this part? Probably. I forget what this is. It's just an extra fishing pier. Fishing island. Whatever that means. An island where you can go fishing. I don't think we need to actually go that far out. Ooh. Just like that. Yeah, it's basically gonna be like that. And then the way I'm gonna do it is we're gonna check these things, the specializations. Commercial specialization, there's one here that I haven't used in a long time called Organic and Local Produce. That's exactly what you think it is. We're gonna appeal to the vegans in the world. Have some like soybean products over here. I'm terrible at coming up with names for places, so we're gonna do the most generic thing ever and just call it the local marketplace. Power, water, smoke. School's out because it's work. It's a work zone. It's gonna be light blue. If anybody's curious what the zone color is. Free Wi-Fi for the whole map. Raise low density for the whole map. Small business for this district. I was doing electric cars the whole place too, right? The whole map was electric cars and biking. Or was it just the major city was electric cars? Because that's what this is. It's an electric car factory. Under city planning. It's on for over here, but what about the dump? Well, nobody lives here. I mean, these people do. But electric cars are only going to be civilian vehicles. It's not like the work vehicles change or anything. We'll have it on here. Whether or not there's civilians, like, living in the zone. In the district. So we got a lot of trucks already. Alright, so we're going to paint this light blue. I don't know if I need to zone up here. I think if I get rid of this just for now. Like, I realize that I do need that connection. But if I can zone right here, that might be amazing. Just get some of these local shops in here. It's gonna be like organic goods, local produce. I mean, it fits in with the fish market. And then for the other side, I guess there's a lot of space here, so there's a lot I can do. I think it's gonna be like a small town type thing. And then this down here is just gonna be the like garbage and stuff for this side of the map. This is all 2-lane. 2 lanes! That's my rap name now. Instead of 2 chains, they're gonna call me 2 lanes. Let's have all this too. Like, I'm not doing anything down here. Which is wild, because if you think about all the people that were like, give us more tiles, give us more tiles. Even I don't like 100% fill all the tiles. Who's doing that? I don't think I've ever seen anyone 100% a map like fill every square with something. I have an entire map that's just a city. I mean, we tried to do that, but it took forever. It was a long time ago. And technically it was the population challenge. I guess that's not like a whole... That didn't count as a whole map being a city. I was just trying to do anything I could to get the highest population. I think I got... I want to say I got to like 360 on console. And then I just kind of was like, alright, I know. Like 360,000, which is a lot, I think. I don't know if you can actually push it higher on PS4. That's another thing. Are the population counts gonna increase? I mean, with more squares, you can have more housing. Right? But it's not like every square in the game you can fill with the green zone or anything. It's not exactly how it works. I want to space these correctly. Give me that walking path. Right there. Oop. Perfect. This has to go this way. Not every road has to be a through road either. That looks fine. Kind of like a grid. I don't need to do anything crazy over here to like get the point across. Of it just being, you know, technically a suburb of the major city, but like on the other side of the strait. Like completely on the other side. I still need the... God dang it. Still need this connect. Maybe I didn't have as much blue demand as I thought I did. Right, so this is going to be catering to the light green, low-end population. Okay. So we got the dam. We got the marketplace. We got the south coast. And then this, I think, is just going to be separate for industrial down here. North side dump, north side, and then I did want to try to expand up here, but it would just be more of like suburbs and low-end stuff. So nothing super crazy today with the building. Just kind of filling out the map and doing the rest of what I need to do. No special plans. We did all the unique buildings and planning last time. Which is like the grind. Kinda. And now we get to see the payoff of our hard work. Because I think I started off pretty slow on this build last time we played. Like, it took me like an hour to really get going on this map. There's so much space here, I want to use as much as I can. Like, I actually want to have, like, you know, this filled out. Kind of works. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get another cross. I was gonna try to expand up, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Which is fine. I don't need to. Alright, so we already know the deal is paint the light green. We already know. Do I need the sound barriers? I mean, I'll put them down. I don't know if they're actually going to be necessary. I feel like that's kind of close there. This is definitely enough space that I can get away with the noise. I'll also need a on and off ramp of the highway down here too. Like probably right connected here. That's probably what I need to do today. Like soon. Since I'm thinking about it, I should do it before I get ahead of myself. Okay, because there's no real connection to the highway, like, over here, is there? Not till you get to this point. I need traffic off. It could connect here or it could connect up on the bridge. And every time I do this with the bridge, the game hates me for doing it. Today's snack is these kettle-cooked pepperoncini chips. Or pepperoncini. How do you say it? Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini? pepperoni. Anyway, they taste exactly like a regular potato chip with a very small amount of like jalapeno flavor, but they're not spicy at all whatsoever. They just taste like a potato chip. I thought they were gonna be spicy, but they are not. They're not spicy at all. They're good. Like, they're really good. These kettle cooked chips are just like a good quality chip. I don't know if everybody has these kettle style, but they're like baked. Like a baked chip. They're just nice. Not a great flavor. Not a spicy flavor, but like a nice potato chip. Just a nice potato chip. I could do that, or I could connect to here. I don't know. I feel like connecting up here kind of looks bad. It's like the truck has to drive down the hill, like down the bridge anyway. Yeah, I think that's dumb. You're having a Lunchable? The last time I had a Lunchable, I was probably in like 3rd grade, to be honest. They have salt and pepper chips. Salt and pepper? 5-way intersection? Ugh. Don't like. I don't want to make a roundabout though. It's not worth it. It's not worth a roundabout. What do I do? Not worth a roundabout. Like, that looks fine. But I wanted to push these roads as close to the highway as I could. Maybe I just have, you know, something else. Maybe... Maybe we retry it. Maybe I curve back? Does that look dumb? What about that? Does that look dumb? I just don't want to have a 5-way intersection out here when I don't need one. Because this is like low population and stuff. Power, water, smoke. Parks, education. Free Wi-Fi. Tax raise. Encourage biking. Electric cars. And I think that's it. Lunchables. I don't remember. I feel like Lunchables are overrated from what I remember. But I mean, like I said, I haven't had one since like probably middle school. But I feel like everybody was always like, yo, I got Lunchables, and then they were never really that great. It's like literally just like sandwich meat and a cracker. or like it's like a Ritz. You get like a Ritz and like a piece of bologna, and that's the Lunchable. It's like, what? You know what I'm saying? It was never anything like. Every now and then you would get a dessert. You know what I used to eat a lot of? Those what were they called? Those frozen meals. The ones with the penguin on them. The kid meals. What are those called? They had like a name. Oh, I'm blanking on it. It wasn't Lunchables, it was Kid Cuisine. There we go. I used to have Kid Cuisines all the time. It was like there was a short period of time where I lived with my dad and he didn't know how to cook. So it was Kid Cuisine for dinner. It's sad but true. I guess it's better than starving. So, I'll take it. Yeah, Kid Cuisine. And the best part was the dessert. It would always be like the worst food ever, but like then the best dessert ever. It would have like the Dunkable, like the Danimals, like the Dunkin' Danimals things. And like apple pie and a brownie, like cosmic brownies, and like, that was the best part, was you got a dessert with it. It would be like 2 chicken nuggets and like an apple pie, and that was the entire meal. Like, if you see them, they're so flimsy. I think they're like 50 cents each. I think they're still in production. I just Googled them and got results, so I'm assuming kids now are still eating kids' cuisines. But it has like a penguin. The mascot's like a penguin. It would be like... It would be like... Salisbury steak, but it wasn't real steak. And then the dessert would be like a frozen brownie. Like a pre-frozen chunk of chocolate, and they called it a brownie. Man, them's was the days. I wish part of me could like go back in time and tell myself, don't worry, it gets better. I wish I could have been like, bro, this ain't it. Trust me. You're gonna have way better food than this. You just gotta wait a little bit. There's better things out there than kids' cuisines and Lunchables, I promise. So yeah, this is a turnaround for the tram. I think the stop is at the back here. Yeah, I see the stop, okay. And then I want a road. I don't know if it's gotta be 4 lanes or 2 lanes or what. But I want a road to go up. Like that. And then cross over the highway, and then that'll get me into the other section of the map here. And I kind of want to do the same thing that I did on the other side, like the shit that we just did. Because it's like, do you need to ride your bike up here? Do I need all these to be bike lanes? Like, not every road has... I understand we're encouraged biking, but I feel like the edge of the map Like back here? Probably don't. And like this road doesn't really need a bike lane on it. I'll let the bridge have one though. Ew. I don't even think I need 4 lanes over here either. Like the 4-lane roads? I don't think so. Population is never going to get high enough. What? What? Say what? Did I talk about the Tekken stuff on stream? I don't know if I did. I feel like I was waiting for, like, somebody to be in chat that would care, but I feel like I mentioned it to Dan and he didn't care. Which seems like sus. That was very sus of you, Dan, wherever you are. Not to care about the Tekken delay. A year? Tekken 8 got delayed for an entire year. Like, that was what happened this weekend. Yikes. They had their big, so every fighting game has like a big major, or esports like major. Tekken 7 had their esports major, and their top 8 was really great. It was fun to watch. The ending was a little bit cringe, because Tasty Steve was the only person in charge, and he had the job of like 8 people, so I feel bad for Tasty Steve, that he had to do everything. Like, he had to commentate, organize, place the awards on people, like run the bracket. He did so much shit. He had to perform, he had to commentate, he had to know everybody's ranking and placement. Like, what? That's not his job. His job is to be the commentator, which he's I think Tasty Steve is honestly one of the best commentators, like, in the FGC period. He's like, I really do think he's like top 3. He's so good at it. Like, he knows everything. He knows everything about Tekken. Everything there is to know about that game. And, like, the footsies and every button string. And, like, he knows the weirdest situational combos. And, like, he knows how to display why something is hype. It's not just that he gets hype, but he tries to explain to people that might not understand why it's hype, which I think that's really important. Because it brings like a new audience into FGC and fighting games and stuff. Like, because if you watch pro gameplay, it's crazy. Pro Tekken gameplay is wild to watch. Because so much is happening, and it's so fast, and then when you play Tekken, you're like, oh my god, this person wave dashed 9 times in like 1 second, and you're like, how did he do that? What the hell? What the fuck? That's why the footsies are insane. Wave dashing in 6 directions. What the heck? Anyway, so usually at these big events, especially if there's a new game coming out for the series, they'll like reveal a character, or they'll drop like a trailer. That's like just the way it works. And so for Tekken 7 World Finals, they dropped a trailer for Nina Williams, who's like a mainstay in Tekken. It's not like a surprise character. It's like, okay, Nina's in the game, and you expect her to be in the game. But instead of a bride, she looks like she's Neo from The Matrix. Weird call, But I feel like she had a gun in Tekken 7. She did have a gun, but she was like a bride, and it was kind of like a Kill Bill thing. So she went from Kill Bill to the Matrix. Basically, is what happened to that character. Never been a fan of Nina. Don't have a reason to hate her. Just another character on the roster that is like generic. Anyway, then after that, about halfway through the top 8, they announced the world tour for 2023 for Tekken 7. And when they said Tekken 7, everybody in the audience went silent. Like there was this big silence. And the reason was, whenever you announce that there's another year of Tekken 7 Pro gameplay, that literally means there's no Pro Tekken 8. Yikes. That's what that means. They won't do both. It's one or the other. And so basically Tekken 8's been delayed for a year. And then they came out and they were like, yeah, it'll probably be summer 2024. And everybody was like, you said 4? Did you say, you said 24? Like, game delays happen, but bro, Tekken 8 was supposed to be like this summer. It was supposed to compete with Street Fighter. That was like Street Fighter's competition. Now there's just Street Fighter. Okay? It's like, wow. I mean, alright. I can see why some people don't care. I get it. If you're not into fighting games, I can see why you wouldn't care. But I can also see, like, if you're, should this all be offices? That's too much. What am I doing? Is this gonna be offices back here? I feel like I need a break from these apartments, though. It's acting like it's gonna build, but the demand is going away. I don't know what my game is doing. The video game is doing things. It's got a mind of its own right now. Anyway. Like, a delay in a video game is such a common thing. Something else got delayed. And I think I commented on it. And mentioned something about delaying a game is like it's the new thing. Like, they'll announce a game and then they'll delay it. And it's like, why did you announce it in the first place if you knew you were going to delay it? And it also feels like delay posts get a lot of traction. And I feel like there's now a thing where publishers or developers will like purposely announce a game too early and then delay the game. I feel like that's a thing. I don't feel like that's what happened with Tekken. I think Tekken got delayed for other reasons. But something else got delayed. I don't remember what game it was. Maybe it was Mirage? Was it Assassin's Creed Mirage? Did that get delayed? It was something. I feel like it was. I don't want to like scroll back on my tweets to find out. Might have to scroll back. I might have to scroll back on my tweets, because I know I responded to something and made a comment about how, like, delaying games is the new releasing games. Which is kind of true. But I don't know. Anyway. I can't find it right now. But like, it kind of sucks when something you expect to come out and you're kind of waiting for and it's in your wish list gets delayed for another year. That's a long time. It's not like a 3-month delay. It's like a 1-year delay. Crazy. Look at all these shops. Oh, these ones are cool. I don't remember a lot of these because I haven't used them in so long. So this district style, or this district specialization is the local and organic goods. It'll be under your commercial specialization right there. Organic and local produce. And I believe this one comes with the Green Cities DLC, because it's like all about the environment. A lot of these places will be like soybeans. A lot will have the solar panels, or like the gardens on top. Like anytime you see buildings with this kind of stuff on it, like a garden on top and solar panels, that's all Green Cities DLC stuff. We got a farmer's market out here, bro. What is happening? Hello? Hello? Game was freaking out for a second. Look at this. Literally like farmer's market food stalls. Get your veggies, your fruits and veggies. This is what I wanted this area to look like, though. Like, you come here to do your grocery shopping if you live here. Or, I guess, if you live in the city and you don't mind driving across the bridge. You can see some of the traffic. And the trams, you can see the trams. How many people are on this tram right now? That's what I want to know. Is this even the right tram? It is. Doesn't look like the right color. I thought it was light blue. Is that light blue? Kinda looks green to me. What color is this? That's what this color is. Blue-green. How many people are on here? Full! It's full! Oh. At 105 out of 105. That's crazy. Now, the only way to find out how many car trips I've saved, 57% of trips that would have gone across this bridge. That's more than half. This was worth it. Unfortunately, this tram goes like half the speed of a car. Is it just me, or is this tram going really slow? Oh god. Oh god, it's auto-saving. Everything's fine, I promise. Everything's fine. You think I should get an opposite? I don't think I need one. Nah. Nah, we'll just continue doing what I was doing, which is one district at a time. We'll go down. Do we have water? We have water. Yeah, we have to. I have to check all the utilities. I have to see where these pipes are. Alright, we're good. I think it's like that angle. It's close enough, right? It's even more like towards this brick. Even more like that. Yeah, that's close enough. That's where I want my roads to angle, like that. Nope. Nope. We're redoing this whole thing. Get out of here. Okay. I think I got that the way it needs to be. This is in case I want to expand over here. That's basically what that's for. But since this is like a work zone, we don't really need education. I wasn't using libraries or anything. I will need a medical clinic on this side of the map, though. And probably a cemetery. Because the only cemetery is technically this thing, the crematorium from in Koreatown from the DLC. I think I could just put like a normal cemetery down here. That would be a cool thing to space this out with, actually. Yeah, it looks a little bit weird, but it will be functional. And to me, that's what matters. As long as things are connected and working. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna put like a fence on this road or something, man. Eh. Yes? No? Maybe? Whatever. Get the blocks away. Get the zone. Close the zoning. Do not allow the zoning. And then what do we do with the gaps, everybody? We fill them in with trees. With the tree. I feel like there was another tree I was using that... Oh, the oak. Yeah, these come in like crazy different sizes. Every now and then when you place them down, they'll spawn in like a huge one randomly, which is kind of cool. Need to be using more of that. More oak trees. Professor Oak. Why, Ash, you've grown so large, oh. I remember when you were a young boy and you had a Pikachu, and your Pikachu always used to electrocute me. Is that what he sounds like? Hi, my name's Underdog. I can't do impressions. Okay, local marketplace. We did the cemetery, but we also need this medical clinic. I'm gonna put this like as close to here as I can. It's gotta be on the main road. Just right there is fine. Kinda has to go there. I don't know if I'll need like a gym or anything down here. But it might work. Yeah, why not? It might be nice. Have a gym in the marketplace. Go to work out. Then we've got to do our schools. Did I? Now, I know I used the Korean, like obviously with Koreatown we used all this DLC, so we used that elementary school. I think I was using just these modern ones. I don't think I did the high capacity. Maybe I should. Maybe I should use it up here. But maybe not back there. If it's better up there in a city than it would down here, because it is kind of a large building. It does kind of stand out. So we'll just put this right at the corner with a playground next to it. So we're doing all my utilities in order, which is what I usually do for a new district. Every time we get a new district, you kind of have to do that. And this is just the way that I do it. It works every time. Sometimes I get distracted when I do it. That's how it goes. But like I said, since this is a marketplace and it's all businesses and commercial, I don't need the education here, so I need the education over here. where people be living. So we'll get 2 high schools. That should be enough. Police department. Right there. The smaller police station is fine because it's a smaller area. I don't think there will be too many criminals down here. Fire department right there in the middle on the main road. Regular fire trucks because there's no skyscrapers, so we don't need the big ones. Nice. Okay, transportation. We already did the tram line. That's the only thing I really have going besides the harbor. I don't want to expand the tram into here. And we have to do parks. I already placed some playgrounds. It's so far away from everything, man. The dam is so far away. Like, that's an extra square, like an extra tile just for this dam to be connected and power my entire map. I'm producing 991 megawatts and using like 200 of them. So crazy. I told you, dams, like, besides the nuclear plant, I think dams are the highest. 1600. Yeah, I think dams are the highest potential for power, but they are also the most difficult to place and deal with, especially in a situation like this where it's like it had to go there, and it took me a while to like figure out how to get it connected, and now it's connected, and it's like, now what? Now how do I get people to go over there and use it? Because I think if I click on it, it doesn't even act like a tourist spot or anything. I could maybe put something to boost tourism over there, but I don't see the point. Like, people have to work there, though. So, you would think eventually I would see one car on this road. Maybe. Somebody's gotta check on the dam, bro. Damn, bro. We got high schools. Gonna get this thing here. I don't know if there's enough space for another university. Could be, oh, maybe there is. Wow. Wow. So yeah. I'll be streaming the next gen update whenever it happens. I'm hoping it's soon. I'm hoping it's not just like in a couple months. I'm hoping it's like soon. Like really soon. But with Paradox, you never know. Because they've done things, and I don't want to go back to the complaints. They've done things, and then like it's happened 4 months later. You know what I mean? Like, but then sometimes they'll drop an announcement out of the blue, and then the DLC, it'll be like a DLC, and it'll be like next month. So I don't know. I have no idea how to gauge it. I'm not even gonna try to guess when it's gonna happen. But if you have a next-gen console, when it comes out, and you don't already have cities, what are you doing? Time to get it. That would be the time to get it on next-gen. You know, if you got a PS5 or an Xbox, either way. My cities will be even larger. Just have a massive multi-tile city. Oh, that would be... That's what I'll do, I think. I'll just try to push it to the max and go like full skyscraper, like all the way. Like a one big city, like this. Like this downtown area, but the whole map on next gen when it happens. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Try to break the game. Try to just melt my PS5. Just sinks through my carpet. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I think this has to be a commercial row here. I think it has to. I think this has to be the light blue. Okay. So I did fire, right? Did fire. I don't know if I have space for a walking path around that university. It is what it is. That's fine. That's fine. I have to fix this train railway that I'm not even using. But I know somebody will yell at me if I don't fix that. I don't think it's broken anywhere else. Nice. Okay. Producing 1,400 tons of fish, and we're selling 110. I'm assuming that means 110 tons. It doesn't say. Right, so we were doing parks. We have these parking lots, but, you know, 12 cars? Put it right there. It's funny because these do count as tourism. They act like a small park. You park in the park. I need to use these more like just all over the place. Maybe that's what I'll do. Put one there for the harbor. Put one here for this university. Put one there for workers, I guess. Same with that. Alright. And then no, like I said, no more like unique buildings or skyscrapers or anything like that planned. Nothing like that planned. Why are there dead people at the school? What in the Silent Hill heck? What? Where's my ambulance? Also, there's like 4 cop cars in a row. What are they doing, man? That's not a proper patrol. I don't think there's anything I've missed. We checked these. We checked these. Pollution. What is the solution to the pollution? I guess I could try to figure out where this road is going. I mean, in my mind, it's just going to parallel with the highway. And then follow one of these Hilly Straits. Another sewage thing over there. I think these do count as farming zone too, right? Yeah. It's not enough space to really build a farm industry, so I get it, but I also don't get it. Like, why did you do that? Can't invest in it. Can't make a profit. And that's all the Ferengis care about, okay? Ta-da! We did it! Did something. This is just gonna be grid up here. grid suburb area. North of North? What's north of North? North of North Side. Watch it give me like the most generic thing. Yeah. It's gonna give me the most generic name when I zone this or paint it, whatever. Watch. It's gonna be like Applegate Square. Oh, Thornton again. I've already had that. Wait, no, hold on. No. Hillside Hills. Fairview Park. Butler Heights. It's always something stupid and generic. Guys, there's a thing to spend your points on naming stuff in game. And nobody spends their points to name stuff in this game. What's everybody doing with their points? Their channel points, besides making me hydrate 5 million times so then I have to pee. Mulberry bush. Welcome to the mulberry bush. This is another one of those like mixed districts. It's gonna be a little bit of everything at low end. Oh my gosh. Please. Do the spacing properly. Because some of this is office, right? Right here? Yeah, like right in this corner is office. And I know this is like the IT cluster stuff, which makes it the skyscrapers. I don't want skyscrapers like back here. I have to be careful about where I'm putting offices. Like this back here, I might have to remove that. I might have to get rid of some of this and replace it just so we don't get skyscrapers. Because I don't want skyscrapers back there. So we'll just switch it to this light blue, which is shopping. Speaking about having to pee, I do have to pee. I'll be right back. What was that noise, chat? Is that something in the game? What was making all that noise? You heard that noise? Was it a dump? Was it one of the boats? I heard a noise from, like, the other room. I was like, what? The hell? Did you hear it? It was loud. It was in game, right? Motorboat? We do have boats, Dark Bond. Look at them. We do have all kinds of boats. We got little boats, big boats, you name it, we got it. How are you, buddy? Dark Bond, I gotta tell you, you encouraged me. You know what the word encourage means? You encouraged me. Look at the boat. It kind of crashes through the bridge, but it does not crash through the city. I'm sorry. I feel like it does turn at like a 180-degree angle to get right there, though. Yeah, we have a whole harbor section here. Why is the bridge not affected? Because it's magical. Because we believe in magic and dreams and the Legend of Zelda. Is that what you were playing? I feel like I was in your stream and I didn't even know what you were playing because I was distracted by the fish. I saw a fish. And that's all I noticed, and that's all that mattered. And there's a crime in the temple! There's a crime at the temple! How? What? How's this happening? There's a crime at the temple! The police department's right here. No! What kind of crime? Better be trespassing. Which one of you is a criminal? Yeah, this looks so cool at ground level down here. With all the skyscrapers around it. This is actually kind of lit. Pogfish. Pogfish. Poggers and fishies. Alright. He's bouncing like a kangaroo. Hello? Hello everyone, it's Dark Bond here. I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing. I'm just trolling you because you troll me. And you started it. You started it, Dark Bond. You get what you deserve, but you deserve the best because you're an amazing person. Do you want a house in the game, Dark Bond? Give you a house. Where would you like to live? Would you like to live in the city or outside the city? You want to live on this side of the map? You want to live down here? By the boats? I know you like the boats. I can give you a house. You want to live on a boat? That no can do. Dark Bond. This is your crib, bruh. You got your crib, MTV crib, right there. Dark Bond's crib. It's a historical building. It can never be destroyed. It's permanently there forever. You got a nice big apartment building. And you live on the top floor where you can watch the boats all day long. You can watch the boats come in and crash. I mean, not that. Wait. Fire, water, smoke! We're mixing it up here. Free Wi-Fi. Tax raise for the low. Electric cars. Bicycles. We're doing it big. Did I do high end? No, I didn't. Okay. Double checking. Double checking, that can change things. Mulberry bush. Oh, we're gonna need those sound barriers back, bro. Gonna need that. We're gonna need that. Where are they? We made it. You're making it every day, Dark Pond. You realize that? You realize you've made it? You're succeeding. Some people are succeeding and they don't even know it. Look at Dark Pond go. Owning it. And it doesn't even know. Doesn't even know that you're owning it. You're doing it. Whatever it is. You're crushing it. Killing it. Let's go! Right to there. I don't really see a point of expanding the road further than that. I might have another highway connection, like maybe just like an off-ramp or something. Maybe just like one little whoop, like connector out here. Maybe right there. Just a way out. If they gotta get out. And then a way on there. But that's it. Nothing else. And then like 2 roads on the opposite side. We Fit Trainer. I'm glad you liked the show. Tune in next Monday for the finale of season 6, man. I'm glad you've been enjoying the undercard. Not everybody does, but I'm glad. It makes me happy to know that you are enjoying it. How am I gonna get bikes over there if this is not a bike connection? What the hell? It's something, the truth is, Darkbond, it's something I started a long time ago. And I've been working at it, and making it better. So, tune in next week, next Monday, for the finale of Season 6. I don't wanna hype it up, but it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show. Gonna be. Something, you know what's funny? Whenever you tell me you enjoy it, I think about all the people that told me to stop doing it. It's this weird, like, thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what the proper term for it is. It's something in the back of your mind where you can receive a million compliments, but if you get one critique, your mind will only focus on that one critique. I don't know what that's called, but I feel like everyone has that issue at some point, especially content creators and comedians. And being both, I've dealt with that feeling a lot. Like, for every good joke I tell, there's always one person that'll be like, "You're not even funny. You should quit. You should stop. You should give up. You should never..." I've had somebody recently, "You should never do stand-up. I hope you don't do stand-up. That would be terrible." Like, all my shows end really well. I've never bombed on stage. I've screwed up a joke before. Like a word slip, or like you say the wrong thing, mispronounce a word, or you stutter a little bit. I've done that, but I've never, like, bombed. Never had a terrible set. They're just sad people. I don't know, man. That's the thing, is, like, it's hard to know. It's hard to know if it's them or if it is me sometimes. Like, with the undercard, I get it. I get not enjoying it because it's not for everybody. And I realize that it does affect my viewership a little bit, probably, in the long run. But I'm enjoying it. And I'm gonna keep doing it if somebody enjoys it. And if you enjoy it, that makes me happy. But it's not for everybody. And I know that. And I never said it was. It's like a special thing. I feel like you kind of have to be into wrestling a little bit, I think. Or you have to recognize some of the characters. And it's hard because not everybody knows who Wii Fit Trainer is. For example, like you mentioned Wii Fit Trainer. Not everybody knows who that is. You know what I mean? And somebody's gonna watch the show and be like, who is Wii Fit Trainer? What is this character? Like, who is Lady X? Like a deep cut character. But that's the kind of characters I love. I love the deep cuts. Like Lady X, I think is probably the craziest. Like Rumble Roses, nobody knows what that shit is. Nobody knows. I got like Steve Blackman and Rodney Mack and like, you know, all these weird like random wrestlers that unless you're a die-hard fan, you don't know who those people are. What's your favorite part of being a comedian? Making people laugh. What makes you come back to it? Making people laugh. That's the easiest question you've ever asked me. That's the easiest question to answer ever. What's your favorite part of being a comedian? Making people laugh. That's the only reason I ever started stand-up, was because I'm able to make people laugh. Like really easily. And I found it to be easy to do. I'm not really good at a lot of things, and I feel like it's one of the few things I'm good at. There's a few things I'm good at, and being funny. Do I have a favorite joke? Yes, I cannot tell it on stream though. It is TOS. My favorite joke of like mine is TOS. You definitely can't say it out loud. Not on Twitch. Lots of people would be offended. How do I find inspiration for my jokes? Well, I don't know about inspiration, but the way I write jokes is I wake up in the morning and watch the news, and then write about what I saw on the news. Or I'll like randomly come up with a joke like in the middle of the night. It's usually like right as I'm in like going to sleep or right when I wake up. It's like when my mind is wandering, like as I'm trying to fall asleep, I'll think of something funny and then I'll have to write it down or put it into, I have like a notepad on my phone. I put it into my phone and blah, 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 blah. My favorite jokes, like, honestly, are wordplay jokes. Where it's not really about the subject of the joke, it's more about the play on words. I love that shit. I do that all the time, and I fucking love it. Because they're so fun to write. They're so fun to write. Like, it's not, like, I'll write an offensive joke, but it's not even about the subject. It's about the play on words. I ate a bunch of mushrooms today and shiitaked in my pants. Like, you know what I mean? It'll be something like that, where it's not really a poop joke. It's a word joke. Your chat got yeeted? Did you use safe mode? By accident? Or did you mod somebody? Oh, did you roll punishment and get a mod and they banned everybody? Is that what happened? What happened? I know you got that punishment wheel. Giving some random person mod is... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't maybe do that, because that's... I feel like that could be problematic, Dark Bond. Maybe take that one off of there. And replace it with a different punishment. You still have the read my DMs out loud? I'll send you more funny DMs if you want. Like the stuff I typed to you in your DMs. Those kind of jokes. Those are my favorite. Where you're like, what? What the hell did he say? What the hell? Dark Bond, what's your favorite dinosaur? Have you heard of the new... They discovered a new dinosaur. Have you heard this? The Kokken? Have you heard of the Kokken? Kokken balls. Oh! Got him! Got him. What the hell? What's that soundbite from? I've been hearing that a lot. Like New Legacy plays that all the time. What the hell? And it's like Booker T. Like Booker T's voice. What the hell? I feel like that's a new meme or something out of nowhere. Your favorite is a pterodactyl? How about you tear a hole in my... Never mind. You know what? Never mind. That's cool. Sometimes jokes are funnier untold. Huh? Commit to the bit. I gotta censor myself a little bit. I don't want to go buck wild on Twitch and then have Twitch be angry at me. It's not worth it to me. Having too much fun on stream, I don't want to ruin it. It's not worth it for one joke. There was some stuff I wanted to stream, and then I was like, like there's like a puzzle game where as you solve the puzzle, it like removes clothing from girls. I wanted to stream that because it's not banned on Twitch, and it's not. They don't. It's just underwear. It's not like nudity. I was like, what if I just stream this? What if I just stream this game? What would people think? I almost did it too. I thought it would be funny. And then I was like, it's probably not worth risking my channel for this like 30-minute joke. See, this is what I like. I like just hanging out, chilling, and talking to people in chat. This is what I like about streaming. Because realistically, there's nothing I have to do but wait for the game to catch up with me at this point. I think this will be a shorter stream because I'm almost actually done with what I need to do for this map. I just need to finish here. Finish this here. Finish this up here. And then double check utilities, really. Connect. Hey, Dark Bond. Why was the cow having a bad day? Because it was in a bad mood. Those are the kind of jokes that make the world brighter. Those are the kind of jokes that make me want to quit comedy. I hate bad jokes. I hate dad jokes. I actually hate dad jokes. I think that is so annoying. People always find them funny. I'm like, it's not funny. It's not funny! What if I place the industry down here now? What if I did that now? No time but the present. There's no time like the now. Am I right, gamers? Darkbond's the kind of person that likes Final Fantasy but has never actually played Final Fantasy. Boom, roasted. Boom, roast. Got him. Geekette is the kind of person that says she's not afraid of anything and then screams at mortuary assistant. Boom, roasted. Funny truth. Sewage square. Power, water, smoke. And we're gonna go all the way down. School's out. Free Wi-Fi. Tax raise for office. Industrial space. Biking the whole map. Filtering, electric cars. Okay, so this is gonna be industry and offices and orifices. We got it all. Underdog is the kind of person that says they love boats, but when the boats go through the city, he cries bloody murder. That was a one-time thing, bro. You can't bring it up like it's happening all the time. But that happened one time. It was a one-time situation. I actually don't know why it happened when it did. Still haven't figured that out. It was a one-time deal, bro. You can't be like that. Boo! Look, your house is still up. Your apartment is still there. Young adult. That's Darkbond. Darkbond is an educated young adult. Congratulations. Where are you? Can I find you from here? Probably not. Is this you? That is a cat. What? What do you mean that's a cat? Oh, it is a cat. There's a cat in the game. Darkbond, are you this cat? Is that you? It's so much easier to stream with your fish and not be on camera. Then don't be on camera if you don't want to be on camera. Don't force yourself to be on camera. Why do you think there's VTubers? Some people just don't want to be on cam. You know what's crazy? For a long time, I streamed without a camera, and people would be like, why don't you have a camera? And I was like, I don't feel like it. I don't always feel like not every stream has a camera. I don't feel like it. Nobody needs to do that. Like some days I just don't want to be on cam. Not for any particular reason, I just don't feel like it sometimes. Sometimes it's just a laziness thing where I'm like, oh, I have to turn it on, you know? Plus, nobody wants to see this. You don't want to see this close up. Nobody wants to see that. Do you guys even tell what I look like? Does my chat even know who I am? I've been on TV, okay? I'm famous. I'll pull that card. I was on the news one time when I was like 9 and I ate a pretzel. Okay? I was famous before Twitch existed. I ate a pretzel on the news. I'm a legend. I was a legend before I was born, alright? That's the first time you know what? I'm so famous, they took a picture of me when I was inside my mom's womb. True. I got, you know those photos, the ultrasound photos? There's a picture of me, like, before I was even born. That's how famous I am. Doctor asked me for my name, bro. He asked me for my autograph. So dumb. I'm famous. Not as famous as Geekette, but I'm pretty famous. Right. Go to there. Do this. Do that. Do this. That. We need one more down here. We're done with the pipes. I think we're done with the pipes. I think we're done with the pipe, bro. Looks good to me. I think we're done for intersections, unless I missed one up here. I guess maybe that can be a light, but I don't know if it needs to be. Not sure how much traffic is going there. That can be a light. Can all be stop signs here. There's no mulberries, but there are horse nuts. I'm not gonna call it that. There's oak trees too. I need some. I need a few. Where did they go? The live oak. The live Professor Oak on stream. And now I will do an impression of all of the Pokemon in alphabetical order. Starting with number 1. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur! What if I did that? What if I actually kept doing that for the rest of the stream? What if I committed to that bit? Would I still have friends after? Do you think? Commander! Wait, what? Why are they going up here and then over there? Is that the only way for them to do that? Oh. Oh, yeah, it is. I can alleviate this traffic. I know it's like 3 hours into part 2 of Hilly Straits here. But I can actually alleviate this traffic. I think maybe I could before. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? Watch. 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 Are you watching? Very complicated, chat. Do I go up? Go up and over? That connects! Whoa. That does connect to where it needs to go. Yeah. Now let's see. That should work. It might take the traffic like a second to realize what I just did. And we'll give it a second. And I don't know what's going on with this part. Oh! I've made $15 and I've had one person visit the park. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe it's that bad. There's something's gone terribly wrong with the city park, but I'm not gonna spend the next hour fixing it. I'm sorry. I'm not sure it's worth it. I'm not even sure it's worth it. Alrighty. Just had to check some notifications. I have like a camera, like a proximity camera, like a doorbell cam, right? For like deliveries and stuff. And the past weekend when it was like negative degrees, it was like minus 13 Fahrenheit here. It like froze at one point and acted weird, and now it's not frozen anymore, but it's not like sending me notifications. So I think I have to like bring it inside, check on it. I think I'm gonna need to fix it. Like it didn't go off, and somebody was at my door earlier. Like it was like the mailman, and it's fine. It wasn't like anybody breaking in or anything, but it was like I didn't get the notification, and the notifications were on, and it like said there was an alert, but I didn't get the alert. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe it broke when it froze. Maybe I just have to reset it. I was just checking on it, and it says I have like messages, but I don't have the notifications for those messages. Like something was at my door, but I don't know what it was. It could have been anything. It was probably nothing. 99.9% of the time, it's literally the mailman or an Amazon delivery that I already know about. But there's always that 1% chance that I might catch something. I've seen a Fisher cat on there. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen on my cam, was a Fisher cat. Because they're pretty rare to see. And they're scary. And I had coyotes, but I heard them, but I didn't see them on the camera, but I heard the coyotes. I'd like to catch those coyotes on the camera though, that'd be cool. We've had like coyotes a lot lately. We never used to. Like I know they're in the area, but I never used to hear them. And like just this past like year, pretty much. I feel like I might have heard some back in like November, December, maybe. So like the past like 6 to 9 months, maybe, I've been hearing coyotes like randomly every now and then. Like a pack of them. They make a very distinct sound, so it's nothing. It's not like it's anything else. It's 1000% coyotes. I know what coyotes sound like. I was like, I want to see them. I want to see them. I haven't seen them. I've heard them. I want to see them on the camera or something. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We got a lot of businesses here, a lot of local businesses. I can just fill out this marketplace a little bit. I'll be happy. And the game will be happy. That'll make me happy. What is this saying? Not enough buyers for fish. Nobody wants to buy the shellfish, bro. We got the clams and the M&Ms, and nobody wants to eat them. You know what's funny? Like, 5 days from now, nobody's gonna get that joke. Nobody's gonna get that reference. If you know, you know. That's one of those, like, It's only relevant for right this second. Or right now. After the Super Bowl, nobody will know what I'm talking about. They'll be like, why are you making jokes about Maya Rudolph? Why are you making jokes about M&M's, Underdog? What are you talking about? What clams are you going on about? There's an M&M commercial where instead of chocolate and candy coated, it's candy coated clams. Which, the funny part is, if it is a joke, that's false advertising it, which is a crime. That's the funny part. They legally can't advertise that and then not make it. So they legally now have to make candy, I can't even speak. Candy coated clams. They have to make them now, because otherwise it's a stupid ass joke on their part. Yeah, but it's false. It's a legal false advertising if they don't do it. People are actually gonna sue them for that. Because you know what's crazy? It sounds gross. I would eat it. I would fucking eat that in a heartbeat. I'm from New England, bro. Clams are my life. Clams are my life. And for most New Englanders, it's lobster is the thing, but I actually prefer crab to lobster personally. Like, if they put crab meat in a candy, I would eat it in a second. And I know it sounds gross, but I would do it. I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, when they came out with lobster ice cream, I tried that in a second. It was gross, but I tried it. I was like, I have to. Like, this is the most New England thing I've ever heard of. Lobster ice cream? It's disgusting. And it is disgusting. It just tastes like cold lobster. What? Why would you want to eat cold lobster? I tried it for the memes. I did it for the memes, bro. I love clams. Fried clams. Raw oysters. Can't think about it too much, I'll get hungry. You know what's wild? Whenever I see Maya Rudolph, all I think about is how unfunny SNL is. I don't think she's funny. I'm sorry. I don't find Maya Rudolph funny. I don't know if she's supposed to be funny. I'm assuming she is, because she was in a couple episodes of Portlandia, and I was like, ugh, why are you ruining Portlandia? I guess it makes sense, because she's like she would be friends with like Fred Armisen and shit from like SNL. So I guess it makes sense, but ever since Fred Armisen and Bill Hader, I think Bill Hader's still on the show. Bill Hader's still on SNL? Anyway, ever since Fred Armisen left SNL, it went to dog shit. But that's the only... I think she's in a couple movies, but I don't remember what movies she's in. Who's the other one you really like, Geek At? The one you like a lot. What's her name? Melissa McCarthy? I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, Super Bowl's coming up. Eagles are gonna win. And I don't care. Eagles are gonna win, and I don't care about either team or the Super Bowl or football. The only thing I care about is trying to find ways to make fun of Tom Brady. And unfortunately, right now, 80 for Brady's kind of the only thing I can make fun of him for. That and his first retirement, but it's like, man, I need some new material. I need Tom Brady to, like, embarrass himself publicly soon, please. Tom, if you're watching, do me a favor. Like, trip down the flight of stairs or something. Safely. Don't injure yourself. But, like, miss one step. Do something stupid so that I can write jokes about it. Stupid. Alright. Oak Heights. Utilities. Healthcare. With the big ambulances, map wide, we're doing those ambulances. And yoga. We're gonna put the yoga down here, actually. Yeah, look at that. See, if I had an extra square here, if we were on next gen release, update, whatever, I could get this square right here and expand my city to the left a little bit, which I would do. I would build it out to the edge of that highway. I would absolutely do that. So maybe I'll come back to this map and do that if I can, if that's an option. You know what I mean? Because that's like, now that's what I'm looking forward to next. Is the city skylines for next gen. I want it! I want it now! They should have dropped it today. Instead of doing a trailer, they should have just been like, here it is. It's out. I don't want to wait any longer. I'm ready. I'm ready for it now. I'm ready! Okay, I feel like I used the other... Yeah, I feel like I used the other police station somewhere. Not that it makes a big difference. Where did I use it? Was that it? I guess so. I guess so. Okay, so we did healthcare. I think we're done with that. Education, I put 1, 2. I need a high school in here. I didn't do that yet. Put a high school right here and see. That should affect some of this down here. And then we'll put one right there. Boom. Boom. That'll get these apartments. And this will reach out to all these, hopefully. Put a playground next to it. We could do the faculty thing, but I don't think I need a third university on the map. That seems like a bit much. Plus, you can see my availability there. It's fine. Only 25% of people are uneducated. Like, why did they never go to school? What is keeping them from going to school right now? Probably just the fact that the tram doesn't connect to everywhere. I guess that's one of the downsides of using trams instead of buses. But we could do fire truck. And then, yeah. There's stuff out here, but it's like, that's never ever is that going to get powered. It's just not. It's just never gonna happen. Unless I put like a solar panel or something out here. Whoops! Like I've used all the parks and things. I've used all the parks and things. What would I put on the other side? Probably offices. Like if there was more of a demand for it, I would do that. You know what I mean? But that's just kind of silly. That's just kind of silly right there. And it's gone. And it's gone. South Park meme. And it's gone. No way that's enough to get the light green there. We'll fast forward for a second here. My dump is full. Oh, whoa. I didn't mean it like that, I promise. Okay, so yeah, we started the Hilly Strait map here with this dam up here. And there's like a runoff for extra water. And this is just providing a ton of power. And there is a highway connected to this bridge that goes all the way to the local marketplace, where we have a fishing island and our shellfish. And you can see the fishing loop isn't that long. Like a pretty short loop, but they're catching a ton of fish. We're trying to sell some of it. I also have a warehouse here for just like generic goods, generic industry goods. We need some trucks coming in or out. And here in South Coast, it's just like a small town. friendly living spaces. Over here in Sewage Square, there's obviously a need for a dump, so we're going to add that. I'm going to add the dump here. Did I put the large garbage trucks on the incinerators over there? 'Cause I don't remember. I always forget about this DLC incinerator. I guess I can use it on here. It is fancy looking. The large garbage truck there. I probably don't need the water filter because the sewage is right here and it should be all flowing in that direction. But it wouldn't hurt to just do it, you know, just put it there. Gives me another building to work with. Gives me enough space to put a parking lot for employees. Just like so. Right. So then across this huge strait, across the gigantic bridge, we also have the harbor area. And obviously that includes the passenger boats and this vertical farm. And just a mix of like apartments and workspace and stuff. We have this huge bridge with the trams and the bikes, and then this is the tram center and the park maintenance center. And we have the cathedral. We have the Marble Center skyscraper. I have a university here in downtown. We have the Acro Castle apartment complex for Koreatown. We have the Six Rivers Center for our tall skyscraper there. In the middle of Koreatown, I have the Island Park number 32 floors. I guess that's the height. So this is 32 floors. I'm not going to count them. I'm just going to believe what it says. We also have the Korean-style temple with the garden next to it. And this is a special district which makes these buildings look the way they do. Part of Korea DLC, thank you very much for that. That's what the light green buildings look like. This is like the highest end they can be, too. So you can see these are like really sharp and modern looking buildings, and it's kind of transformed the way they looked from before, where they were almost more squared off at the top, and like they all had green. It was like green roofs, kind of like this. They were kind of like that a little bit. But look at this one. The parasite houses over there. We got all kinds of different style buildings. And then almost all of these have become skyscrapers now. Which kind of looks dumb. Because they're all the same asset. Like, this is what I wanted this part to get built up, but now that every building looks exactly the same, you can see what the Korean high-end building is. But you get the point. And then we have the dump over here for North Side with some offices. I don't mind that these are tall, actually. That's okay. Then we have North Side, which is just skyscraper central apartments. The IT cluster offices, which gives us those really tall buildings. Then we've got Oak Heights, which is just another generic suburb. And I'm running out of water back here, which is interesting, because there's nothing I can do about it. this was the worst time to run out of water. But okay. Weird! Now I'm just getting a demand for commercial, which is not exactly what I wanted, but alright. I mean, maybe I can do commercial on this side? Shopping? Shopping? Shopping in the middle of Oak Heights? Shopping? Light blue? I'm blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die? Dabba-doo? Scooby-doo? I want to reach to here. That's kind of the goal. Just to get to this point, right here. With buildings. Let it build! Yeah, it looks nice, but we've done, like, the majority of what I wanted to do on this map. So much of it is water. Which I think is part of the challenge of this map. It seems like all the maps in Map Pack 2 in this DLC, it seems like they all have a little bit of a challenge. Like, you have to build something a certain way, or you have to deal with something in the map, which is nice for more experienced players. At some points it does limit my freedom a little bit, but I don't mind it. I'm not complaining about the maps at all, trust me. They're fantastic. Map Pack 2, absolutely worth it if you have console, though. I get 10 maps. I think this was the 4th one. So, there you go. That's Hilly Strait. Don't forget about the dam. I didn't forget about the dam. God damn, there's a big dam back there. But I want to back out and do something real quick. Okay, so we select new game, new map, and then we go... so this is Capri Sun Bay. We had the Badlands, we did the Nazca Lines, and we did Hilly Strait. The next is Land of the Isles. And I just want to see what this map looks like before we get into it. That's what I like to do. I like to look at the map first. See if I can sprout any ideas in my brain. See if I can fertilize anything inside of my poopy head. Look at this interchange. Oh, yeah, it's a bow tie. Bow tie interchange to start. Okay, this map is very tropical. I'm seeing lots of mountains. Interesting shape already. There's a little lake that way. Land of the Isles. Oh, there are islands out there. I can't really tell. Oh, there are islands at the edge of the map. This whole thing is an island. This whole thing and the whole map is an island. Why do they call it Land of the Isles if the whole thing is an island? Looks like this is all farm plot too. It's kind of crazy. It's almost, I don't know what this is. Maybe this is supposed to be Hawaii? It's kind of wild. Whoa, totally different vibe, huh? Look at that. Whoa! Look at that. Holy, oh my gosh. I don't know what to do with all that. Also, what is going on with the roads? What's going on up there? Look at this. What? Huh? What? That's so weird. I don't even hate it, but definitely way different than anything I've ever seen them do. I guess I could include that. I kind of want to mess with this lake up here, too. There's something in the center of it. Maybe not. Mess with that. The highway splits again around this little hill. Well, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this map, but this map is cool. Oh, we do have a train. Okay, so that island is just for a train. Look at the splits in these highways. Like, one is going around the mountain, one is going through the mountain. We can definitely do something with that. Look at that. This is so cool. I don't even want to change any of that. I kind of am gonna. I'm probably gonna leave that be. And do this. I think this is our layout for next time. I think that's it right there. So that way I can get this lake in there too. No idea what I'm gonna do with it. There's not a lot of space to really build either. Kind of noticing that. Did it say how much build space was available? It should say the connections. I'm assuming there was a harbor connection because the whole thing's an island and surrounded by water, right? So, Land of the Isles is a temperate theme, although it feels tropical with those beaches. Outside connections, road, train, harbor, and air, all 48% building. Somewhat sparse on the natural resources, but we'll jump into that on Thursday. So Tuesdays and Thursdays for cities, and waiting and praying for that next gen update. We're gonna jump into somebody else's stream and give them a raid, okay? So all you gotta do, copy and paste, and hopefully I'll press the right buttons and we can raid somebody, because that would be cool. Let's go raid. Let's go raid. Have no fear. Underdog is here. Underdog is going to raid one of his friends. So you should join me. And thanks for watching my stream. I appreciate it.